Karur Stampede in which 41 people died, and of course the investigation is now being handed over to the CBI. TVK chief Vijay has decided to meet the family members of the Stampede victims who are now being taken to Chennai, the capital city of Tamil Nadu, to meet actor and TVK chief Vijay. TVK has arranged that meeting to be taking place on the 27th of October, which is tomorrow, at a resort where 50 rooms have been booked for this purpose. 41 people had been killed in the stampede. The CBI has now taken over the probe, and that meeting between Vijay and the family members of the victims will be taking place in Chennai tomorrow at a resort. Dharini, this is an interesting turn of events. Now, Vijay, of course, in a video message had expressed his condolences at the tragedy that had unfolded. He also said that he'll eventually meet the families of the victims. But the interesting thing is that this is happening in Chennai at a resort where 50 rooms have been booked amid criticism that Vijay is not visiting these families at their residences.
Well, remember 2 days back, Times Now was the first channel to break that TVK is planning to bring the kin of Karur Stampede victims to Chennai and make them meet Vijay. So now this is turning out to be true. The kin of the Karur Stampede victims, they are right now on their way to Chennai. TVK has arranged the entire logistics. 5 Omni buses are currently on the way to Chennai, and in five of these Omni buses, the families of the Karur Stampede victims, they are travelling from their respective native places towards Chennai, and TVK has booked 50 rooms for them at a private resort. So they will be reaching Chennai tonight, and they will be made to stay in these 50 rooms at a private resort tonight. So tomorrow in the morning around 10 to 11 a.m. Vijay is expected to meet the families of Karur Stampede victims. Remember, Vijay was initially planning to go to Karur and meet them in their residences, but unfortunately, through sources in TVK, we're given to understand that TVK faced a lot of difficulties, in facilitating this travel of Vijay to Karur. They were not able to find appropriate venues for this meet, and they faced several other difficulties in the process of getting permissions too from the police department. That is why now ultimately in the 11th hour, TVK has decided to bring the kin of the victims to Chennai, and right now they are on the way. They'll reach Chennai tonight, and they'll be made to stay at a private resort tonight.
And that meeting and those series of meetings with the victims or the families of the victims of the Karur Stampede will be taking place tomorrow with Vijay, of course, in attendance. Many thanks, Dharini, for that important update that you've given us. We'll take a short break. We'll continue our coverage on the other side.